If you're watching this and you have left a narcissist, I just applaud you and I am so happy for you that you had the courage to do that. I know it was not an easy process. And if you're watching this and you have not left a narcissist yet, don't give up hope. It's not over. Your story isn't done yet. My name is Jamie Lynette, and I'm a professional life coach that helps people after these types of relationships to begin to find their new path and to thrive. So let's take a look at what that looks like after a person leaves a narcissist, an emotionally abusive relationship, psychologically abusive relationship, etc. It's a time of where you feel so many different layers of emotions, everything from fear to relief to doubt to confusion to clarity. You go through so many different things in your head and in your heart. And I really wanted to take this video to focus on you and what you are going through, and not specifically what the narcissist goes through after that person is left. So initially upon leaving, you're going to have a lot of different things that you're going to experience, and that will be over time. One thing is you're going to feel obviously a sense of brokenness. When you're dealing with a person that is like that is going to be psychologically and emotionally abusive, it's going to take a toll on you. It's going to affect your mental health, your psyche, how you view yourself, what you believe about your identity, your worth, and your abilities. It's going to take a toll on that. So it's going to be a super crucial time in your life as you begin to pick up the pieces of what has been broken and what has been lost. Unfortunately, there is no fast forwarding this process. There's no quick fix. There's no magic pill. There's no overnight healing option available. The only way to the end of it is through it. But that process can be a time of rebuilding and reconstructing, healing, and then coming into a season of really finding your strength and becoming empowered. So it doesn't have to be a bad process. It's just a hard process. And you might still have some contact with this person. Sometimes you're in a situation where you don't have a choice, and other times you are able to go totally no contact. Either way, what you're wanting and what you're looking for is you are in a safe place where this person no longer can do the rate of damage and destruction that they did while you were in a relationship with them. So maybe it's from a very far distance, but you are forced to interact with them, whether you share kids together, whether they are in your family, or something along those lines where you don't have a choice but to interact with them. And when you get there and you are removed from this person, your heart has to heal, obviously, no doubt. But I truly believe even more so, your brain has to heal from the damage that has been done. I am not a mental health professional. I am a life coach, and I'm also just speaking from personal experience and my own research and things like that. But the toll that it takes on a person's mind can be extensive. The good news is that it can be rebuilt. Believing what is true and accepting who you are and seeing the good of who you are, that can be reestablished. Seeing your life and all the broken pieces and all the ways that this person has caused you harm, those avenues, they don't have to stay that way. You have a choice and you have a chance to build something amazing with your life. It's not going to be easy, but it's possible. And it's the whole reason that I got into life coaching to begin with. It will be such an important time for you to learn again what is true and what is real, because you have been, in essence, brainwashed by this person to believe things that aren't true and aren't real. Whether it's about your value or your worth or your abilities or your strength, basically in essence who you are. And you're going to have so many emotions tied to all of those things. You're going to feel clarity sometimes because you're going to finally be pulled away, so you won't be blinded by being in the relationship. You know how when you're in it and you can't see the forest for the trees, and you can't even make sense of what's going on because it's just all around you. It's surrounding you. It's in your face constantly. So you don't even get a break to really process and kind of grasp what's happening when you have left and removed yourself from this person is really the first chance that your brain gets to look back and analyze and process what happened, and the manipulation tactics and the way that that person coerced you into being and doing what they wanted you to be and do. So it will be a crucial time for you to learn again what is real, and also to gain perspective and get an objective sense instead of being stuck in the middle of it and not being able to make sense of anything. There's also going to be other emotions that you're feeling. Some of you might miss this person at times, and others of you might only feel relief and freedom and never ever desire to be near this person again. It will really depend on the type of manipulation tactics that they were using, whether they were using like love bombing and flattery and things like that to get you to do what they wanted, or whether they just used dominance and control. You might also feel sometimes a sense of panic because that person's not in your life anymore and you've gotten so used to having them there. So you might feel like, I don't know what to do without this person. I don't know how to be. I don't know who I am. This person always told me what to do and who I was. And now that I don't have that voice in my life, I don't even know what the answers are to those questions. So this will be a process of you figuring that out and learning how to stand on your own 2 feet, how to look in the mirror and decide who you are and who you want to be. And that it won't be based off of what they claim and what they say. You might even be needing to build up other areas of your life again. Maybe this person took all of your friends with them. Maybe this person turned your family against you. Maybe you had to leave your job. Maybe you had to move and start over. There are so many aspects of your life, your mental health, your emotional health, but also like where you are and who you are, what you do, your hobbies, your circles of people that you might have to rebuild. The hard part is rebuilding. It takes time and it takes work. But the amazing thing is that you get to choose for the first time since you've left this person. You get to decide who you want in your circles or not. You get to choose what you want to do with your time, who you want to be, what you want your life to look like. And so there is a beautiful freedom there now that wasn't there while you were with this person. So I hope that you get hope in that, even though the times can feel so dark. It's not going to stay dark. It will get lighter and it will get brighter. Even though time is really powerful in the healing process, it's not enough to just go through time and hope that you heal. You have to be proactive in that process, in the healing and also in the rebuilding. One of the things that I love about life coaching is that it's not about focusing on the past, but it's about focusing on your future. And the past has its time and its place, but at the same time, when you want to get places in life, you can't always be looking backwards, right? So it's because this process can be so daunting and overwhelming at times. I really don't believe that we're made to go through it alone. I believe that we're meant to have community and people that love us to come alongside of us and aid us in that process. And a huge way that you can see movement and change more quickly than you would on your own would be hiring a life coach. This is the whole reason I got into life coaching. It's because I am passionate about seeing people after these kind of relationships not stay in that broken state, but thrive and do well and rebuild something amazing and believe good about themselves and regain their identity and not allow the damage that was done by that person to then affect and put off course the rest of their life. And if you're looking for somebody that has been there and had to rebuild their life and so gets that whole process, somebody who has had professional training in the area of coaching in order to see movement and growth in the area that a person wants to target and see movement and growth in, I would love to help you get those places that you want to go in this whole rebuilding process. That option is available to you. It is time to not stay stuck in the damage that was done to you. It's time to move forward and build something amazing. You can check out my website by clicking on the link in the description below, and you can book a call with me and we can see how we can move forward together. There are options for you to not allow the narcissist's damage to continue to wreak havoc in your life. I'm Jamie Lynette with Jamie Lynette Coaching, in the spirit of building the life that you want now that you have the freedom to do so. Let's move forward together.